objectives. In the process of remote sensing, large amount of data is being captured through remote sensing devices. The remote sensing data recorded through the medium of electromagnetic radiation contain many systematic distortion and errors. Data have to be processed to remove the distortion and errors. Finally, the data are converted into various products to be supplied to the users for various applications. There is a remarkable difference between raw remote sensing data recorded and processed remote sensing data which is supplied to the users. In this chapter, we will discuss about data products, index number for data products, types of data products, data integration. Data products. Usually, data in geoinformatics refers to raster data and vector data. In remote sensing data, we always mean raster data. It is the simplest form. Raster data means data consisting of a matrix of celling or pixels organized into rows and columns or a grid, where each cell contains a value to presenting information such as reflected electromagnetic radiation, temperature or height values. Raster data products include digital aerial photograph, imagery from satellite, digital pictures or even scanned maps. The data which is captured by various sensors are presented in the form of and format with specific radiometric and geometric accuracy which can be readily used by various application scientists for specific themes of their interest. Remote sensing data can be procured by number of users for various application and information extraction in the form of a data product. This data product can be in the form of photographic output for visual processing or in the digital format amenable for further computer processing. Data products are data from various sensors in suitable and standard form and format which can be readily used by the users. There is large variety of data is acquired by different sensors and satellites in the remote sensing. The data has to undergo some processing steps before it is being used by the users. Requirement of the users may vary depending upon their interest in a project objectives. Hence, there are various remote sensing data providers or suppliers which prepare variety of data products in different formats. Once the data are received by the users, these need to be changed into a required form to perform image analysis task. It would be a time consuming and difficult task for users to understand all the different data in their format. Hence, there are some standards which are followed by data centers or suppliers with regards to data products and formats for sharing with a variety of users. Remote sensing data products are generated uncertain data formats about which the user must be aware for various practical reasons. Pre-processed remote sensing data are generated into a number of products like hard copy prints on various types of papers, digital data on various types of computer compatible media like tapes, compact disc, DVDs and various other computer compatible storage devices. In the data product, it is hard copy print, then it is impossible to carry out any further processing or conversion before use. But if the data product is in the digital form, it may be possible to convert the data into the process to digital image. It may be further required to carry out certain processing before an image analysis operation is performed. Types of data products may vary from country to country and from one data provider to another. Hence, an account is given about various data products made available in India to users by National Data Center (NDC) of National Remote Sensing Center (NRSC) of Indian Space Research Organisation situated at Hyderabad. Index numbers for data products. All remote sensing data products carry a specific index number. This index number is generated using satellite path which runs from north pole to south pole of the equator. This pole to pole convergence on the earth for each pass of the satellite is given a specific number called path number or track number. In case of coverage of India, path number ranges from 88 to 116 from west to east for LIS sensor of IRS Indian remote sensing satellite. These paths are nothing but orbital tracks of the satellite which at a small angle from geographical north-south end are somewhat parallel to each other. East-west lines called rows cuts across these lines giving a grid-like structure. This is how a series of columns and rows are created. Just like each column is given a specific number, each row is also given a specific number. India is covered by rows 45 to 70 from north to south. In a similar way, the entire world is covered by paths and rows. Each grid is identified by a specific path in a row number. Types of data products. Depending on the criteria, there are different types of remote sensing products. Based on the level of processing, the data products are classified into the types: standard product, value added product, derived products. Standard data products. These products are generated using information received directly from the satellite and by applying necessary radiometric and geometric corrections. These products are of various types. Path row best standard products. Actually, the data are recorded by the sensor along the track and path of the satellite, covering a specific width across the satellite tracker path. The user specifies the path and row of the sensor, subscene, number of scenes, data of the pass of the satellite band, number or band combination, and the product code as necessary information to produce the desired product from the provider. For example, in India, the National Data Center of National Remote Sensing Center, Hyderabad provides the data. Shift along track products. In case a user area of interest files between two successive scenes of a same path, the data can be supplied by sliding the scene in along the track direction. These products are called shift along track products. In this case, the percentage of the shift has to be specified by the user in addition to the other necessary information about both the scenes. Quadrant products. In IRS series of satellite LIS 3, data has been divided into 4 nominal quadrants designed by letter A, B, C, D. Each of these quadrants is one full scene of pan data and is further divided into 9 quadrants. These are given numbers from 1 to 9, which nothing but sub-scenes. While placing a request for these products, user need to specify the quadrant number in addition to the details specified for the path or row based data. Georeferenced products. Georeferencing is the process of transforming the remote sense data or a map to a coordinate and projection system. This means all the objects, elements in the remote sensing data and the map get specific geographic location in terms of longitudes and latitudes. Thus, georeference products are northeast oriented products. Basic stereo products. A stereo pair comprises 2 images of the same area acquired on different dates or same day from different angles. These products are used for generating digital elevation maps or 3D visualization of the study area. Cartosat-1 mission provides along track stereo images. Area of interest based products. Users may define their area of interest according to the extent of the study area. Scenes covering the user's area of interest can be selected and ordered for procurement. The scenes covering the user's area of interest are provided as tiles and are not mosaiced. The minimum order or quantity for IRS P5 product is 25 × 25 square kilometer, and that for IRS P6 data is 23 × 23 square kilometer for LIS 4, and maximum order quantity is 10,000 square kilometer. Area of interest based products are provided as digital products only. Cartosat-1 products are supplied with different processing levels, radiometrically corrected products and ortho-kit. Apart from radiometric correction, these products are also provided with user defined projections. Value added products. When standard products are processed according to specification and requirements of users, these products get converted into value added products. These products are basically of 4 types: geocoded products, merged products, ortho product, template registered products. Geocoded products. These products are also known as georeferenced products. Geocoding can be performed with reference to both topographic maps and floating points. Thus, geocoded products are of two types: topographical map based products and floating point, which is not based on topographical map based products. Merged products. Remote sensing satellites record multi-band or multispectral data and single band or panchromatic data. Panchromatic or monoband data contains higher spatial resolution and multiband data have comparatively lower in spatial resolution. When multispectral data area is merged with panchromatic data, we get multispectral data with spatial resolution of panchromatic data. Data can be merged only when both multispectral data and pan data have been registered with the same georeferencing system. Orthoproducts. Geometrically corrected products with corrections for displacement caused by tilt and relief are called as orthoproducts. Therefore, ortho images show ground objects in their true planmetric positions, like the position of objects in a map. The basic input required for ortho image generation are digital elevation model, ground control points, satellite ephemeris, that is orbit and altitude information, and radiometrically corrected satellite data. Template registered products. In specific cases such as the study of crops and their monitoring, data of the same area having similar geometric fidelity and temporal registration are required. Such data sets are called template registered products. In India, data from EFIS sensor is envisaged for extensive use in crop monitoring. Such data sets are called templates in resource SAT-1 context. These templates are used as reference images to register the EFIS scene data. The template space is a fixed spatial reference grid over India. Full India space is overlaid with 1 degree into 1 degree template grid, and each grid can be uniquely identified by a number. Derived products. Information extracted from the remote sensing data is also provided as useful products by data providers. For example, vegetation index map or sea surface temperature profiles extracted from various remote sensing data products are called derived products. These derived products are generated by further processing or analyzing the data and are readily usable by the user. Based on the output media, data products are available on both photographic as well as digital media. Photographic products can be supplied as films or prints. Output products can be vary from 1:1 million to 1:50,000 or even 1:25,000. NRSE provides remote sensing products in two types of media: photographic media and digital media. Photographic data or pictorial data products. Products give information of objects on the Earth's surface in the form of photographs or images. The pictorial products provided by aircraft are called aerial photographs. These are generally taken by sophisticated cameras which use visible portion of the electromagnetic energy. Therefore, aerial photographs give the extent view or the picture of the object on the Earth's surface on reduced scale. The aerial photographs may be black and white or may be colored. It depends upon the camera used in the aircraft. The pictorial data products provided by satellites are called satellite images. These images are taken generally by sensor which uses both visible and invisible portion of the electromagnetic energy. The satellite images can be black and white or can be colored. The black and white pictures or images are produced from each band of the digital data. For a particular band, black and white images rated by assigning different shades of grey to its digital data. Likewise, unique color images, example blue, green, red, etc. can be generated by assigning different shades of blue, green or red to a particular band data. When any three bands are combined, it gives multicolored imagery. If images are taken in blue, green and red band, that is visible portion of the electromagnetic energy respectively, they can be combined to give natural color image. If images are taken in green, red part of the visible spectrum and infrared band and blue, green and red colors are assigned to them respectively, then they are combined together, it will produce a false color composite image. The false color composite image does not give the exact picture or view of the Earth's surface like aerial photographs. Display person cannot visualize anything from the false color in the edge. Only an expert can interpret it. Photographic products can either be black and white or colored. Further, they could be either film or paper products, and in film it is possible to have either positive film or negative film. The size of the photographic products can vary depending on enlargement method, and it is specified as 1:2 or into 4 and so on. The size of the film records is generally 240 millimeters, and this is a basic master output from which further products are generated. Different types of photographic products supplied by National Remote Sensing Agency Data Center are standard black and white and false color composite films. Standard products are available in color, in black and white, in the form of 240 millimeter films, either as positives or negatives. The photographic products contain certain details on the margins. These are useful for identifying the scene, sensor, date of the pass, the come up processing level, band combination and so on. Digital data products. The digital data products give information in the form of an array of small cells having quantitative values, which is the function of the electromagnetic energy radiated from all objects within the field of view. A digital data product is called a digital image. A digital image has two-dimensional array of pixels, that is the picture elements. Each pixel represents an area on the Earth's surface and has an intensity value which is represented by the digital number and location address which is referred by its row and column number. The intensity value represents the measured solar radiance in the given wavelength band reflected from the ground. The location address is one-to-one correspondence between the column and rows address of a pixel and the geographical coordination, that is latitude and longitude of the image to the location. The digital image is a vast matrix of numbers which is often stored in a magnetic tape and in particular in a computer compatible tapes. The digital data can be converted into photographic images. Data integration. In the early days of analog remote sensing, when only remote sensing data source was aerial photography, the capability for integration of data from different sources was limited. Today, with most data available in digital format from a wide array of sensors, data integration is a common method used for interpretation and analysis. Data integration fundamentally involves the combining or merging of data from multiple sources in an effort to extract better or more information. This may include data that are multi-temporal, multi-resolution, multi-sensor or multi-data type in nature. Application of multi-sensor data integration generally require that the data are geometrically registered either to each other or to a common geographic coordinate system or map base. This also allows the other ancillary or supplementary data sources to be integrated with the remote sensing data. For example, elevation data in the digital form called digital elevation or digital terrain models may be combined with the remote sensing data for a variety of purposes. Digital elevation models and digital terrain models may be useful in image classification, as effects due to terrain and slope variability can be included in the classification, potentially increasing the accuracy of the resultant classification. DEMS and TDMs are also useful for generating three-dimensional perspective view by draping remote sensing imagery over the elevation data, enhancing visualization of the area imaged. Combining data of different types and from different sources is a pinnacle of the data integration and analysis. In the digital environment, where all the data sources are geometrically registered to a common geographical base, the potential for the information extraction is extremely wide. This is a concept for analysis within a digital geographical information system database. Any data source which can be referenced spatially can be used in this type of environment. A digital elevation model or digital terrain model is just one example of this kind of data. Other examples could include digital maps of the soil types, land cover classes, forest species, road network and many others depending on application. The result from a classification of remote sensing data set in a map format could also be used in GIS as another data source to update existing map data. In essence, by analyzing diverse data sets together, it is possible to extract better and more accurate information in a synthesizing manner than by using a single data source alone. Moreover, nowadays more and more long-term remote sensing data sets are becoming available, and remote sensing data of some sensors are even directly available through the internet. Conclusion. Broadly, satellite data products can be classified into two different types based on satellite and the sensor level of pre-processing in the media. The data products acquired for a specific method can be generated if the data pertaining to the period of interest is available in archives. Depending upon the corrections applied and on the level of processing, data products can be classified as raw data, partially corrected products, standard products, geocoded products and precision products. The raw data is radiometrically or geometrically uncorrected data with ancillary information, that is stereo products for photogrammetric studies. Standard products are radiometric, geometrically or corrected for systematic errors. Geocoded products are systematically and geometrically corrected products. The systematic correction are based on the standard survey of Indian topo sheet and rotation of the pixel to align to the true north and resampled to the standard square pixel. The precision products are radiometric and geometric corrections, refine the use of the ground control points to achieve greater location accuracy. Aerial photographs may be black and white or may be colored. It depends upon the camera used in the aircraft. The pictorial data products provided by satellites are called satellite images.